Konnichiwa and welcome everybody to Chrono Reviews. Today something arrived in my mailbox and that was nothing less than this big cardboard box. And this is the BLK art book with exclusive Figma Black Rock Shooter Beast from the artist Huke, or I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but since it's a Japanese name I guess it's Huke rather than Huke, as I said at first when I read the name many years ago. However, this box is regular cardboard. However, it's printed Black Rock Shooter Beast, Figma Black Rock Shooter Beast inside, and there's this symbol. And there's also stands BLK here. Huke Selection Works. I wasn't expecting the box to be like this, but it's still nice. And I'm going to rip this plastic wrapping off. Well, this, I guess, is the figure, because I see that there is the book right here. So here is the BLK art book. The front says BLK, Huke Selected Works, and there's a picture of Black Rock Shooter Beast, and here says BLK as well, and BLK as well, and Steins art of Okabe and Kurisu. Here is the Black Rock Shooter Beast box. It says Black Rock Shooter Beast here. It says irregular, devastative, a lot of things. And like that. A little bit unusual box for figure, however it looks good. So here is the plastic holding for the Figma. And it sure does look nice. The box was interesting, to say the least. And here's also a sticker or something with an Android design of Black Rock Shooter Beast. Alright, Black Rock Shooter Beast. This totally new designed character that have not yet been in an anime or anything of Black Rock Shooter, in some kind of beast form. She have claws for hands, almost like Black Gold Saw, and she have a little bit hunched pose with a neck and stuff, making her like a beast. The sculpture of this one is very well detailed, and it's an interesting design, to say the least, and something new, a little bit different take. She have shorter hair now, and the clothing are a little bit different in design, but she still have her theme black. And let's check it out, of course. The details are very nicely sculpted on. The paint job are clean as well, and the detailing on those pieces that are a little bit rusted and stuff are also very nicely done. Her skin are slightly bit more pale than it is usually on Black Rock Shooter, even though she already have quite a pale skin. The eyes are nicely detailed as well. So articulation is of course ball jointed neck and jointed twin tails. A little bit different though, they are jointed here and not at the top, which makes it doesn't look as good as the usual one when moving them, so they are best in this pose. There are good, very good shoulder ball joints. There are elbow joints and swivel on the hands, which can be replaced of course. There's no ball joint on them. The hands are nicely detailed with a little blue star on it. and there's a good torso joint and a midsection joint here. Her hips are, it's also jointed, so it's very movability are very good on this figure. The legs are ball jointed, and the knees are also jointed with a bigger joint actually. It's a little bit bigger, more round one, so that you can move fully like this, and with those knee armor and everything. The feet are also ball jointed, but slightly more limited because of the detailing here. These plates that are going down all the way here. You can also move this part and unfold it like this. Since I don't know much about this version of Black Rock Shooter, I'm not sure exactly what those are for, but it looks brutal and nice. So I'm pleased with the design, and articulation are just very good. It's great actually, and it stands pretty good on its own. And there's of course a Figma bag, and of course components to put together a Figma stand. Can't do without that. And there's of course a different fringe with the blue flame. And there is this new bit with a blue crown, and this part is part of her hair, so actually it should be stuck on like this. And there are a different face with closed eyes, much like the original Black Rock Shooter Figma. There are a set of different hands for holding weapons and such. There is quite many actually, and 2 fists, and 4 hands. It's actually a total of 8 extra hands, plus the 2 on her, so she have 10 different hands. 5 left ones and 5 right ones. That's quite impressive. There's more than Black Gold so got. And then there's this new gun, which is blue and black, which reminds me of the designs with blue on it that was in Black Rock Shooter the game. And this gun looks pretty cool. If I'm not mistaken, it was called the 7-shot. So it's more like a handgun, and that's quite a change from the usual Black Rock Shooter extremely BFG gun, big fucking gun. But the mag are like a little thing there that reminds of the big rock cannon. And then there's of course her black blade. It stands text on it actually, and it's quite a little bit transparent. And that's pretty cool. BRSB blade. And then there's this Black Rock Shooter Beast symbol here and here, and there is some text on it, just like if it was a project codes and stuff and project information, but I guess that's actually part of the design, otherwise it wouldn't stand there. And it's original and nice in a way. I like this. And this Figma is very nice. I wouldn't dream of... I would like die of happiness if I illustrated a character and they wanted to make a figure of it just like that. But, well, I'm not famous as he are. But I'm happy for him, and I'm happy to have this figure as a Black Rock Shooter fan. Yeah, as an important part of this set, of course I'm going to show you a little bit of the book. I'll show you the cover and the back before, but now I'm going to just randomly flip a few pages and show you the inside. Right, here was an image of strength. Okay, I'm not going to break the back of the book, so I can't open it too much, There is some of Kurisumakis and Okabe. Yeah, that's really cute, isn't it? Makisi Kurisu as made with cat ears. How can't you love that? There's some other Black Rock Shooter style character. I'm not sure who she are, however. But there are a lot of different artwork in this, except for Black Rock Shooter and like those things. Nice sci-fi stuff and a few dragons, cool dragons and things. He have done much except for, yeah, fairies. He have done a lot of things, and it's plenty of artwork in this book. Here's Insane Black Rock Shooter. The first parts of the book are Black Rock Shooter characters, and the biggest bit of the book is Black Rock Shooter and Steins, as expected, but that's the most interesting as well. Here's some, I think those were done for the animation. There's a lot of nice artwork in this. I will take a nice peaceful hour later to look through every picture. And I also kind of got the usage for this one that might be a bookmark, because it's not a sticker. And it's also some kind of code here, so I guess this is some voucher of some kind of Nico Nico video. Maybe some voucher. Too bad I can't read Japanese, but I can probably figure out via internet what to use this for, except I might just keep it as a bookmark. And also here is the Figma post up. So I wanted to put her aiming with her gun because it's cool, and with the blade on too. I just like the display with close combat and shooting with a pistol. Probably something I'm starting to like because I play a lot of Warhammer 40k. There's often close combat weapon and pistol in combination, and I find that a nice cool layout on a character, because that's, well, that's actually how the usual Black Rock Shooter are too, except that this is the opposite. The blade is big and the gun are small, instead of a smaller blade and a very very big gun. But this figure was nice to pose, so this is full beast mode attack. It's very nice detail on this figure. Yeah, I forgot to bring out from my shelf right now. I'm not going to run off doing that with the other Black Rock Shooter Figmas, but she is about the same size. And it's the same character in a different mode, I guess, so yeah. This is a very recommended Figma, and it's nice, and the art book are very very much recommended as well. It's very nice, and the artwork is just fantastic. It's a very collective item, both the Figma and the art book. I highly recommend to get this deal if you are, it's available in your country, or if you can order it online or anything. It's very worth the price with this thick book with lots and lots of artwork, and a nice Figma as a nice exclusive bonus